Hello everyone and welcome to JIMIN Weekly News. I'm the A.R.M.Y and here is the first news for you. Jimin's Like Crazy becomes the first and only solo song by a K-pop act to reach #1 on the Deezer Top 100 USA chart history. On April 8th, Jimin surpassed Sabrina Carpenter's song Father, which has been ruling the Deezer Top 100 USA chart until that day. Furthermore, the US is in the top 5 of Deezer users worldwide, which proves even more the importance of this new achievement. And speaking of the top 100 Deezer worldwide chart, Like Crazy continues to claim the title of the longest charting song by a Korean K-pop act, remaining at #1 for incredible 60 days. In addition to that, on Spotify, Jimin's Like Crazy surpassed 60 million filtered streams on the USA Weekly Top Songs chart. And as a result, his song became the first and only Korean song in the history to do so. And to expand even more on Jimin's chart success in America, I have to mention that Like Crazy is now officially the longest charting song by a key soloist on Spotify USA Daily Top Songs chart in history, surpassing Jungkook's collaboration song with Latto 7. And also, as reported by chart data, 3 Jimin solo tracks within BTS albums released prior to his official solo debut, Lie, Serendipity, and Filter, each now sold over 700,000 units in the US, which is a truly remarkable achievement. Additionally, his success also ranked him a historic spot on the MENA chart, which is the Middle East and North Africa's region's most popular songs weekly updated chart, where streams from Apple Music, Spotify, A.R.M.Y, YouTube, and Deezer are eligible, which has been approved by the International Federation of the Phonographic Industry. Jimin is the first and only Asian and K-pop act to make #1 hit on the official MENA chart, and he is also the first and only Korean and K-pop act to enter the chart with multiple songs. Next, Like Crazy by Jimin is now the first and only song to surpass 30 million streams on Spotify South Korea daily charts. And it also has surpassed Butter to become 4th most streamed song by a K-act on Spotify Global Daily Song Chart, at the same time remaining as the most streamed solo song by K-act on the chart. On top of that, it has reached over 1.017 billion streams on Spotify, surpassing Mirrors by Justin Timberlake, American singer-songwriter and record producer. And Jimin has achieved 3.1 billion overall streams on his Spotify official profile as well. Moving on to new iTunes achievements, Closer Than This has achieved 119 #1s on iTunes worldwide as British Virgin Islands joins the list, making Jimin the first and only artist in the world to have 3 songs with 119 #1s on iTunes worldwide. He is also the first and only artist to achieve the all-kill for multiple songs. So with all that data combined, Jimin is currently the most consumed Korean act across all platforms surpassing Jungkook and Baby Monster on the global digital artist ranking. And then next, on April 9th, Jimin's Like Crazy was included in Spotify's K-pop Wave playlist with over 200,000 saves, and Jimin's photo was used as the cover. This playlist also includes Vibe and Set Me Free Part 2. Then, in addition to all of the above achievements, we had Jimin's gorgeous ad reward for winning You Pick March Monthly Best Pick up and running at COEX Media Tower in Seoul until April 14th. And now, the summary of Jiminie mentions by other idols, celebrities, media outlets, and much more. First, Dispatch shared a beautiful edit of Jimin on their official TikTok account under the heading Di Festa Los Angeles with a caption, "Who do you want to see the most on Spring Day?" And our answer, of course, is Jimin, and they also know it very well. Next, Vietnamese labor newspaper Lao Dong, agency of the Vietnam General Confederation of Labor, highlighted Jimin's influence to global music industry and the news of Like Crazy being the newest member of the Billions Club by writing, "Jimin is showing that he is a familiar name to American audiences. To achieve such a success and recognition in America as a foreign artist singing non-English songs is not easy." Here is a full translation of the article for you if you want to pause the video and read it. And then also another Vietnamese VTV online newspaper reported the news of Jimin making history with his solo debut track Like Crazy joining Billions Club after surpassing 1 billion streams on the platform, as well as Thai magazine The Standard covered Like Crazy's 1 billion milestone. And they also noted that we'd only just finished celebrating the song's Hot 100th anniversary before the celebrations started again. After that, Guinness World Records mentioned Jimin in their recent article as one of the artists to hit #1 on Billboard Artist 100 chart last year. And they wrote, "A total of 127 different acts have spent at least 1 week at #1 on the Artist 100, with 5 acts adding their name to the list in 2023. Jimin, Tomorrow by Together, Rihanna, 17, and Zach Bryan." To this day, Jimin remains as the first and only K-soloist to have ever topped this chart. And next, Jimin is nominated for the Asian Artist of the Year category at the 2024 Brazilian SEC Award show that rewards movies, TV series, music, and internet influencers each year. And this is Jimin's second nomination after his win last year for International Album of the Year. Voting will start on April 26th. And then one more nomination that our Jiminie earned was for Trend of the Year K-pop Solo category at the 2024 Korea Grand Music Awards. The award criteria is 100% fan votes, and the voting period starts on April 22nd and ends on May 5th. Next, our Jiminie was voted as Professional Idol Who Finds Cameras Best. My Celebs recently ran a survey, MBTI Idol, the professional genius idol who finds cameras the best, and netizens voted for their favorite idols who seem to always find the camera at the right time. From April 7th to April 13th, Jimin blew everyone else out of the water by grabbing 97% of the votes casted. And also on April 21st, Jimin topped the list of most handsome faces in K-pop conducted by the global voting site Jiminie. Next up, Gangwon Provincial Daily Newspaper, in the article Beyond the Longing That Flutters Like Flower Petals, BTS Spring Day, highlighted Jimin's Spring Day choreography by praising his beautiful and lyrical performance. It is also famous for its beautiful live stages that seem to visualize the atmosphere of the song. The synchronized dance perfectly controls the pace and place, no different from the previous stages, while the choreography maximizes the lyricism that seems to express falling flower petals and longing together. Jimin's dance line across the stage while performing the lyrics of the part like a small dust floating around like a small dust is especially famous. It also looks like a theater stage where the song's message of longing and loss is expressed through gestures and movements. Next, staying in the realm of Jimin's dance, Kazakhstani Russian presenter, singer and trained dancer Lera Kudryavtseva posted the Jimin's Set Me Free Part 2 dance practice video on her Telegram channel with the caption, "Cheerful day, my birds." We all know that watching Jimin's powerful choreography is the best way to start your day. And then, continuing with praises about Jimin's dance, GQ Korea recently wrote an article about BTS members' status as their popularity and presence remain despite serving in the military, mentioning Jimin's achievements by writing, "Jimin, the king of dancing." Jimin took first place in the 2024 Best Male Dancer poll conducted by the global voting site Jiminie Pop. Even while serving in the military, he achieved this feature of receiving the award for 6 consecutive years from 2019 until this year. We are already looking forward to Jimin's performance on stage with BTS, which is planning full-scale activities in June 2025. And if we are on the theme of fashion magazines, we find out that behind the scenes of Jimin's A.R.M.Y magazine Very Pretty 2023 cover shoot was shown during the Japanese weekly magazine exhibition that will be held from April 17th to 23rd at Tokyo Plaza, Harajuku in Japan. Jimin was featured along with the cover of Japanese figure skater Yuzuru Hanyu and other celebrities. The event will showcase the process of magazine production and history of A.R.M.Y. And next, we had Jimin Sly being featured on KBS Classic FM as a song created by sampling classical music. And here is what the radio host said about it. The song, which Jimin himself participated in writing and composing, called as a K-pop masterpiece by global and domestic fans, shows remarkable performance, garnering way over 200 million streams. The piece that had been used as a sampling in this song is in Opera La Vida Breve by a Spanish composer, Manuel de Falla. The dashing minor melody precisely conveys a desire to escape from lie in the lyrics. BTS Jimin's solo song Lie, sampling Falla's, has interestingly been remade into a ballet piece. The Crescendo Conservatory, an art studio in Kansas City, US, presented a creative ballet piece featuring Lie as the background music. The scenes of ballerinas in red dresses dancing along with K-pop music, which brought out innovation and elegance, were unconventional but exquisite. And then, once again, in a radio show, Jimin was mentioned, this time on SBS show when Lee Moo-jin from Limousine Service, the show where Jiminie appeared on last April and performed beautiful acoustic like crazy English version, was asked about guests that he felt nervous around on his show. And he said, "Because I act as a host of the show, I'm generally not that nervous, but there were some exceptions. When BTS Jimin came on, because he's such a worldwide star, I felt nervous." And now let's jump into TV mentions. In the KBS program Senior Talk Show Golden Pond, movie director Jung Cho-shin shared how Jimin's opening scene in the song Blood, Sweat and Tears by BTS have caught his attention and inspired him to pursue his childhood dream of becoming a singer. "I was watching it and got goosebumps. When was the last time I worked hard enough to shed blood, sweat and tears?" is what he said, commenting his experience on the show. Jung Cho-shin is known as a director, actor, scriptwriter, and producer for the past 24 years, and he now also serves as the leader of the idol group Baekbal Sonyeondan, which translates to White-Haired Boy Scouts, that debuted in 2022 with his stage name Jenon. Blood, Sweat and Tears era brought a bigger audience for BTS. Jimin's memorable opening has also been widely talked about and replayed, and I can proudly say that I am one of these audiences, because this exact Jiminie intro to Blood, Sweat and Tears is precisely what pulled me in to the fandom. And here we see a successful senior being inspired by the song and Jimin's intro in such a way that he explored a brand new craft. Our Jiminie is truly legendary. And next, maybe not so direct mention, but still, because in the footage they used in the report was of Jimin's in the front of dance line with his colorful hair, look in the Japanese morning news program Mezamashi TV, which reported on BTS's achievement as they become the first foreign act to rank first on Oricon Reiwa era combined singles ranking with Butter and Permission to Dance. And then in another popular Japanese news program, News Every Dot, during a footage of the Meguro River Sakura Festival in Tokyo, Japan, a lovely paper lantern, likely fan-made, bearing Jimin's name in Japanese, and the crescent moon was shown while discussing the rising popularity of using lanterns as support ads. And next, Jimin was mentioned in another Japanese TV show on TBS titled People Who Want to Talk to Nakai and Daigo during the topic of favorite fan activities, featuring fans bringing flowers to Magnate for Jimin's birthday. And next, speaking of Magnate Cafe, TikTok star Tom Coots recently shared a video of his visit to Jimin's Father Cafe, and he also showed a close-up of the letters, flowers, and gifts from fans from all over the world, and even left a note himself. Absolutely adorable sight, because we know that Magnate is a truly must-visit destination for all Jimin lovers. And after that, we also got ARMYs posting about 3 Jimin songs, Closer Than This, Set Me Free Part 2, and Like Crazy, that were played at a K-Beauty event by Korean Cultural Center in the Philippines. And then, traveling across the world to America, we could hear Like Crazy playing at the Dodger Stadium as attendees arrive at the Hello Kitty Night baseball game. Like Crazy could also be heard playing as the commentators talked about the game on TV.
Overpaid. Grossly overpaid. No arguments here. J.R. can play. J.R. can play. No arguments from Ned Coletti either.
For 2024 season, Hello Kitty Night is one of the most anticipated promo nights by Los Angeles Dodgers, where they take on Washington Nationals. Like always, our Jimin is so loved absolutely everywhere. You can tell everyone misses him, and they associate him with everything beautiful and meaningful at every given moment. It's like, it's pretty, it has meaning, it's BTS Jimin, and we love to see it. And next up, continuing with Jimin's beauty, now with association to the art world, where Switzerland Art Academy, Don't Say No, advertised an upcoming tattoo micro-realism masterclass using a gorgeous tattoo of Jimin. The Jimin tattoo and masterclass are both by world-renowned Spanish tattooist Ivan Casabo himself, featuring a Jimin tattoo that he made back in 2021. Ali Cat, Jimin was really one for the books. And the masterclass will be happening on May 18th and 19th. And then also on TikTok, we got a new mesmerizing video of Jiminie drawing by an artist called Monetincele. Just look at this masterpiece. Our Jimin will always be the arts world perfect muse. Then we discovered that Blush, the co-writer and co-producer of Like Crazy, was featured during AllMusic Friday, a prestigious Spotify music summit held in Germany, where artists and music industry professionals unite, and Jimin's remarkable achievements, including his chart-topping success on both the Billboard Hot 100 and Spotify Global Chart, were served as backdrop for Blush's interview. And on April 21st, when Bangtan TV dropped Yoongi's D-Day album Journey vlog, our Jiminie made a quick appearance by showing in the frame
아무튼 되게 즐거운 하루였습니다.
뭐예요?
그런 게 있어? D-Day, good day.
on the day when he was recording his and Yoongi's participation on the Dun Dun show. And after that, we have one more mention from Korean composer and producer Crazy Music, who talked about Jimin's Leather live clip on his YouTube channel with Jung, who was the guitarist on Jimin's sad video.
지민 씨도 라이브로 했어요. 다 라이브로 한 거예요. 클릭은 있는데 그거 치고는 퀄리티 되게 좋던데요.
이 끝처리, 이 떨리는 호흡 소리. 너무 좋다. 지금 이 기타 연주하는 분이 강시영님이 인정한, 저도 그렇고 요즘 프로 작곡가분들이 앨범 기타 세션은 다 이 제필이 형한테 맡길 만큼 너무 잘 쳐.
And as the final news of this episode, I have for you a new OT7 project that dropped on us unexpectedly in the last weeks, making us all very confused and excited at the same time. As BTS and Big Hit Music loves their mysteries, they surprised us recently on April 15th with BTS Monochrome logistics project that was inviting armies to track their shipment on a website designed to resemble a delivery service platform where we could track our shipment and request an A.R.M.Y priority service package containing a memory cloud. Many armies theorized that it was teasers for an anniversary project for the Most Beautiful Moment in Life album series, as it will be the 10th anniversary of it next year. And because at the same time new posts started dropping on officially created in December last year account on Twitter X titled Exception. First, there was a mysterious video connected to BTS Run MV, and then they started reposting all the Monochrome project's posts. Then, additionally, they reposted another cryptic video from HYYH era and hosted station head streamings of Most Beautiful Moment in Life era's albums. Some other armies also thought it might be a new album released when BTS returns from mandatory military service next year. Then, on April 17th, trailer was released featuring the concept of shipments being packaged and sent, announcing that Monochrome is actually connected to a pop-up store event that will be held from April 26th to May 12th in Seoul. The pop-up event is not exclusive to Seoul though. It will also be held in Tokyo, Jakarta, Bangkok, Los Angeles, and Manila. Along with the teasers, BTS revealed impressive monochromatic, beautiful individual portrait photos, as this one of Jiminie and each for every member, along with a new OT7 photo, intensifying the intrigue surrounding the project. The minimalistic aesthetic suggests the sophistication and depth of the upcoming venture. That's why knowing BTS and Big Hit planning schedules that goes years in advance, many ARMYs believe that more is on the way, and this is only the beginning of BTS's new era. Along with all this, we also got BTS Monochrome merch announcement, which will be coming soon to Weverse shop. Whatever this project will lead us to, we will all be here waiting impatiently to discover what our sweet Jiminie and the members have in store for us in the near future. And what are your predictions? Tell me all of your ideas in the comments below. So that is all for this week's news, and at the end, like always, please enjoy Jiminie achievements. See you next time!